for Pioneer just did not let her get a shot off when the ball went down inside into the hole.
Rudolph there to Wadwell.
Wow.
Wadwell from the long one skips that one in, and now 4-1. Fast, Kevin Bryant.
7-minute quarters. I love it. I mean, everything about this sport. I mean, you usually in sports want to slow things down. Not in this sport. You speed it up.
That's Wadwell again. Another long. I mean, she's the Steph Curry of girl water polo out here, just deep out there.
Yeah, she did a look away here because that was Curry-ish, and it's all off of the penalties, Nick. If Pioneer can stay man on man, and I say that, but then as Wadwa, this sophomore, she's really making a name for herself. First time on CTN.
River Rats back on the attack, a familiar spot for them after that third period. And here we go, a quick breakaway, takes a stop for the shot and puts another one in near side on Stevenson. One more goal for the Rats.
Yeah, Wadwa there, she's putting her name in the hat for the key player of the game, scoring from outside inside, dribbles all the way in, and then she goes short side on the cage.
Free shot for Maggie, and she said their head coach says she's their best scorer, so let's see if she does. Oh, good save.
Wow.
Great save. Oh, no. Oh, wow.
Rebound. Way to stick with the play.
Wow.
And just as Nick, our announcer, was announcing that was a block, then the Pioneers never gave up on the play and scored this goal, JB. Went back to Park in the cage now. So they're flipping their keeper back and forth for Pioneer. Maybe it's something to try to keep them healthy.
Yes, that's another goal.
They're calling that a goal for them.
Here she moves forward, nice little juke move, inside, taking on 4 defenders, loses the ball, but watch her scoop it back up and then scoop it past the goalie. Yeah, that's a good goal right there.
Looks like the Eagles have made a change in the cage. Karma Bailey looks like she is going to be the keeper here to begin the second half.
Look at Maggie get in there and score that beautiful goal. Oh my goodness, did you see that move by Maggie Lamb to find her way around the net and scream this goal right past Karma Bailey? Not liking that karma right there as
Bad karma.
Bad karma right.
Pioneer maintains possession. Saver one more time. He tries the old spinaroo, and then he turns around and puts one in. It was only a matter of time, Kevin Bryant, like we were talking.
And you know me, I have to turn off a microphone in between quarters and then not talk or talk when I am. Man, that was a deep one there from number 5.
Oh, that's Greaser right there. We don't expect to see him right out in front of the net that way. You're right.
Great pass there from Latch to Greaser for his second goal of the night.
Up, and they're going to get into their offense real quick, as we've seen them do so many times. Quick pass, quicker shot, goal for the Pioneers. Big bang play.
You said he takes a long shot. Yeah, he shortened it up after halftime. Pioneer goals in with the defense, and great job. Pioneer has to do a better job of communicating, letting his offensive players know that there's somebody lurking.
Well, and there we go, cutting right out in front of the net. Bing, bang, play one more time. Greasaber, I mean, he has really found openings, and his teammates have found him, and he is capitalizing on these opportunities.
Number 69, Jack Greasaber.
Got to pull up, but that defense finally catches up when she tried to grab it and go for it, and we might have. There it is. They're not even waiting for the timeout, and that is going to be a goal by Britta Colts.
Finally. Yeah, Zhang did a great job of positioning herself, knowing who was going to get the pass, and knowing that it was a right-handed player. She shaded to that side.
And that's the shot ahead to Coltis. Coltis all alone. No fair for Lindsay Hamilton. Coltis clearly going to spank that one home, and she did.
You need something stronger than just these cords to catch Coltis. Look at this shot. Boom.
Eagles already up 9-1. Coltis ready to fire something in, and man, just a dart hits the back of the net. Coltis gets her third. 2:41 to play here in this one. Skyline Eagles commanding 12-1 lead. Just exactly what you want. Oh, Coltis sends that one. I don't know if Lindsay Hamilton even saw that. That was fastball special right there.
And it comes after all of the deeks and the fakes that Cultus does. The lineup, Nick, for about a month.
Yeah, that is definitely a bummer. And oh, not a bummer though. One goal to get things going. Emily Portreich there puts one through and puts the Eagles up 1-0. I'm sorry, that was Britta Cultus. Of course it was Britta
I was going to say, I think that was Britta Cultus.
Eagles back at it again. Cultus gets that one right in the hole set. Player right in front of her, doesn't even matter. She might not even have had her eyes open. Another goal, Britta Cultus. They are going to leave.
And I wouldn't want to be behind Britta Cultus' shot if it's coming right at you.
No, I mean, she can do some damage. There's a nice spinneroo as she sends that one forward to Sophia Torres. Torres leading along. Spins away from the player. There's that left-handed Torres over to Cultus, and the quick hat trick with only 2:13 to go here in this first period. Cultus 3 straight, the natural hat trick.
Yeah, you definitely have to have an electronic scorekeeper when you're with Britta Cultus. Unfortunately, this is a position you don't want to be in.
Breakaway for Cultus. Cultus fakes and then puts that one in. 4 in a row, Britta Cultus.
She has to find the ball and release it.
Here's Vidavekas one more time, and she floats that one in over for the 5th goal of the game for the Eagles. And knowing what type of shot you're going to try to put in and score with, and Benitez perfectly executed. And that one perfectly executed. That's 2 in a row for Vidavekas.
Wow.
Sang sends that one up to Torres. Torres pushing forward, 2 players aside between her and Cultus to her left. And Torres hammers that one home. Not a whole lot that Duman can do about that one. As always, easy for us to say we're dry.
Yeah.
Right? We're not treading water for the last 15 minutes straight. Scraped up, scratched up, absolutely. Britta Cultus one more time leading the charge. 2-player advantage. 4 seconds to play here. Cultus sends that one off the sides of her fingers. Reverse knuckleball, reverse slider. Cultus with another goal. That's what I'm calling it. Try to work on this aspect of their game because, once again, everything's going to be coming down to the state tournament. That's another goal. Annika Vidavekas into the whole set position. There's Cultus, and that one just barely squeaks by after an initial stop by Duke.
Yeah, Cultus now trying to go for her double hattie.
Okay, so I don't think there's going to be any love in one direction or another. Unlike that shot has a lot of love in the back of the net. Sophia Torres, her 2nd goal of the game. We still have to communicate. We still have to talk. And that's what this team has done really, really well. There's Torres again. Receives, spins, score.
That'll be another hat trick. We got 3 hat tricks going on for the Eagles.
The hat trick of hat tricks?
Oh, hats all around for everyone.
Yeah, they've had a hard time with those longer passes getting things going. They've been more than happy with doing what the Pioneers are doing right now.
Wow, what
short
speed.
passes going in. Speed and hard shot finds the back of the net. Margaret Lamb.
Maggie Lamb, you can't turn ahead on her. Look how fast she gets inside, runs right behind the defender, and again, before the attackers. And you can see Lamb here. She goes 0 to 100 real quick.
6 minutes,
And she
17
drops it
seconds remaining
downstairs.
in the third
I
quarter.
mean,
Still holding the ball, turns around, high shot, finds the back of the net one more time. Maggie Lamb stuck with it, and there's just, I mean, what are you gonna do? You stopped her one time.
corralling that cage like Pioneer does on their defense.
And there's Lamb, as we've seen so much this game, and that's one more goal. Maggie Lamb ties this one up. 1 minute exactly left on the clock. Really good
Here
job.
it comes.
Of having
Here comes
those players out
7.
front. And here comes Lamb with it. Cuts through 2 players. Whistle.
We're going to get a penalty shot now.
Number 7, Maggie Lamb.
This is exactly who we were talking about. This is exactly who you want to have the ball if you're the Pioneers. And it's the last person you want to have it in their cross if you're Huron.
You can see her. She's anxious. She's ready to go.
Sophie Lee, stone-like waiting. Gets low, but that one finds the net. Maggie Lamb, one more time, wins this one. Gets the good guys home victory for the Pioneers. Triple overtime, sudden death. Maggie Lamb, can't say enough about it.